Hi everyone, Becky here. All right, back to the grind. So we're doing HSK 7 through 9 vocab. We give the vocab to DeepSeek to generate example sentences, and we delve into whichever ones we want to delve into. All right. Okay. Mao Mei. This is I made a May, is it? I May. Yeah, it is I made a May. I may. This ambiguous, quite often used to describe relationships. I may. Like, they boyfriend and girlfriend? Kind of unsure. I may. I may 的关系. I may. Ma may. Bold, presumptuous. Okay, to be fair, I wanted to think about it a bit more, but now that I see the answer, it's like, I wasn't going to get it. I can show you. Alright. Mao Mei. Mao Mei. Let's have a look at the old dictionary. Alright, Mao Mei. It is in the dictionary. Let's have a read. Two definitions. One's an adjective and one is a noun. Okay. 说话随便，举动轻率，不考虑情况是否适宜. Alright, so did you get that? So you're sort of speaking without like stress or something like that. You're not caring about what's going on. Or you're same with your actions are rash. 不考虑情况是否适宜. You're not caring about if the situation is appropriate. 冒昧. Okay, so 不try 冒昧. This one. 不try 冒昧. Okay. So all right. 不 try 冒昧. 我不 try 冒昧的提醒他注意事情. I took the liberty of. All right. So yeah, in English, to take the liberty of is kind of like 做主, no, 主动. You kind of do it. It's normally used self-deprecatingly in English or something like this. It's like, I took the liberty of doing this. I took the liberty of informing your boss that you're not a very good worker. I don't know. 不揣冒昧的毛遂自荐. What? 毛遂自荐. Oh, 毛遂 is a person. Okay, 毛遂 recommends himself. Oh, I'm kind of curious as to who 毛遂 is now. 毛遂 recommends himself. Oh, I think I know this story. Like, they wanted. Let's put it into 老外成语 guide. Maybe it's in there. 毛遂 wanted the king. No, the emperor. No, the king at the time. There was no emperors back then. Wanted someone to do a dangerous mission or something like this. The Warring States period, Kingdom of Qin. The Warring States is 战国时期. So this is 周期, right? During the Zhou dynasty. So we've got the Qin exists as a country. It's not Qinqiao, not an empire yet. Qinguo attacked Kingdom of Zhao. Zhao knew they would be unable to withstand the onslaught, and it was decided that the Lord Pingyuan would travel with 20 men to the kingdom of Chuguo. Asked for military assistance. Pingyuan was so Pingyuan able to find 90 men skilled martial arts literally accompanying him, but just as he did, he was unable to find the 20th man. All right. It was at this point that Mao Sui offered his services. I heard you're going to Chuguo to form an alliance, but you're short one man. I offer myself as tribute. But you're a short man. I hope that you're sorry. You're short a man. I hope you'll take me on as 20th man. Pingyuan asked how long you've been serving here. 3 years. There are capable men all over the world. These men. So he's inexperienced. Alright. But it was until today I placed a cloth bag it wasn't until today that I was placed into a cloth bag for the first time. If I'd been If I had been placed in one earlier, the entire head of the awl would have pierced the fabric, not just the sharp tip. What? All right. Okay, so Pingyuan was convinced because of that sentence. I'm not sure. I'm like, people's lives are on the line here. It's like, all right. But yeah, okay, so he, and he, presumably he was successful. A few days later, Chu forces attacked the Qin, who were forced to fall back. All right, so they were successful. All right. So Mao Sui Zhijian recommended himself. What does it mean nowadays? It's just to offer one's services. All right. For an important position. All right. All right. How do we get on to this topic? Oh yeah, we're looking at Mao Mei. So in the dictionary, okay, so that is definition 1. It's an adjective. Wu Chuan Mao Mei. So we put the de to convert it to an adverb. Wu Chuan Mao Mei. Or to indicate we're using it as an adverb. So it kind of looks like a verb here, doesn't it? All right, what if we just put Mao Mei? 我冒昧. So forgive my boldness. 我冒昧. All right. Kind of sounds formal. Okay, and number 2 is a noun. 与人交往所用的谦词. Okay, so it's just some kind of I don't know. You use it to indicate humility or something like this. So presumably that's what that is. Anyway, I don't think this is essential really, but 冒昧打扰深感不安. 冒昧打扰. So this is like, it's like sorry almost. 冒昧打扰深感不安. I feel very uncomfortable. All right, it's a thing. Okay, 冒密. 茂密. First, let's look at 茂盛. 茂盛 describes like vegetation as being very lush. So it's very dense, very green, very rich, that sort of thing. Yeah. 今年雨水充足，庄稼长得十分茂盛. The crops grew very lush. 茂盛. Okay. 茂密 is kind of similar, but we got less, like, the sheng is a very good word, right? 茂密 is kind of just dense. 这片森林树木茂密，阳光很难透进来. Yeah, so this is a very positive word, a positive adjective. This one's just, it's more neutral. It's the same, it's kind of the same thing, just a less positive version of the word, right? Let's see what the dictionary says. Yeah, okay, so 茂密. 茂密 is defined as 草木旺盛而繁多. So 草木, it's talking about like grass and wood. So it's going to be vegetation. Vegetation is, yeah, 旺盛而繁多. So there's, it's also a bit positive as well, isn't it? If it says 旺盛, it's positive. 茂密的树林, kind of dense, and there's lots of vegetation. Thick vegetation. 茂盛, 植物生长的繁多而粗壮. No, it's 茁壮. Sorry, this is a rare 茁壮. Yeah. 茁壮. Did we study this? I feel like maybe we did. Because the character, this draw, it doesn't really have any pronunciation hints, does it? I don't know. 好出. Although it's got meaning hints, I guess, maybe. I don't know. 茁壮. 茁壮. Okay. 庄稼长得 wow, the dictionary's definition, the dictionary's example sentence is exactly this. Character for character, the same as that. 庄稼长得很茂盛. That's exactly the same one as in the dictionary. All right. There's a second meaning for 茂盛, a figurative meaning. 比喻经济等旺盛. Okay, 财源茂盛. So 茂盛. Okay, so here financial resources are lush, used figuratively. Okay, so 茂盛 is positive in that sense. I still feel like 茂密 is kind of more neutral, despite what the dictionary said. Anyway, okay, 毛透. So before we go to 毛透, we should look at 毛. You probably know this from 矛盾 already, but 毛. Actually, you probably can figure out what 毛透 is without me saying anything, right? This is 长枪 long spear, or just spear. Oh, pike. Okay. Okay, 矛. Yeah, 矛 is a spear of some kind. 矛透 is the head of the spear, or a spearhead. I believe it is also used figuratively though. So that's probably what the AI is going to give us. 他把矛头直接指向了问题的根源. What does that mean? An attack or criticism? Yeah. The source of the problem. So he directed his criticism towards the source of the problem, right? Like a spear, like the point of a spear. Yeah. 矛头. 矛的尖端. Okay, the tip of a spear. 常用作比喻. Okay. So it is read as this is the tip of the spear, but it's used figuratively. All right. 马桶. Okay, so 桶 is a bucket. So there's different types of 桶. Bucket. 垃圾桶 is a rubbish bin. What other 桶s are there? Is it 纸桶 or something like this? Paper basket or something? No. This is cylinder. That's not the one. What other 桶s are there? I don't know. What if 水桶? Is that a thing? 全水桶. 水桶 bucket. It's bouquet. The bouquet residence, lady of the house speaking. Okay, anyway, 桶. Which one are we doing? Oh, 马桶. Yeah, so horse bucket. Yeah, so horse bucket is it's. Why is it called horse bucket? I don't know. 马桶. This is toilet in the sense of the physical item inside a bathroom. So in English, toilet can also mean the room, or the act of going to the toilet, or that sort of thing. Yeah. So it is this thing here, and you right. So it's in the 卫生间里有马桶. Yeah. Toilet bowl. Yeah. Anyway, that's 马桶. Don't ask me why it's horse bucket. 马桶堵塞了. Toilet is clogged. 需要找人来修. All right. Have you tried? No, I don't want to get into this. Have you tried using is it 马桶把? Is it 马桶把? What is it? Plunger. Foresight? No. No. Plunger in the sense of someone going underwater. Plunger. What if I put toilet plunger? 马桶. Okay, so 疏通器. Not what I thought. Toilet plunger and grandma's. What's this? Shreds. The brush though, not a plunger. I don't know. That's all. 读色. What did we use? 所以我就学会了this one? 活塞 piston. Piston. Can a piston be a plunger? It's a piston. 马桶. 马桶活塞. Oh, apparently piston. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense that it's a piston. It functions like a piston. All right. Anyway, you can use a 马桶活塞 to unclog your toilet. All right. All right. 麻醉. Okay, 麻醉. Okay, 醉 refers to someone to like a state of intoxication. Ma refers to being numb or something like this. Yeah, 麻醉, it's you're kind of knocked out and have no sensation. Why would you do that? 手术 because of 手术. 手术前医生给他进行了局部麻醉 the local anesthetic. A local anesthesia. Okay. And 麻醉. Okay, so used figuratively as well. Used figuratively to numb the mind to escape reality. 麻醉. Okay. What do we need to know about anesthesia? 麻醉. 麻醉. So this 麻醉护士, I guess. 麻醉剂. I'm guessing it's 麻醉剂. This 麻醉剂, right? So this is the like the medicine. Does it count as medicine? The medical item that puts you to sleep, numbs you, and so on. All right. 麻醉. Anything else we need to know? I'll just check the dictionary. No, I think we've pretty much covered it. 麻醉. Okay. Oh, this is May. This is a measure word for small items like coins and buttons. I remember learning this like, what's it, HSK 2 or 3 or something, right? 他口袋里有一枚古币 so old coin, 一枚古币. Yeah. I was expecting something like a magic ring. My precious. But all right. Measure word for coins, badges, rings, etc., etc. All right. All right. 美德. So, okay. This is going to be some kind of virtue or something in this ballpark. Yeah, it's a noun. Oh, what can I say? 精简节约是中华民族的传统美德. Yeah, so this is like living a frugal life, but also working hard. 中华民族, the Chinese people's traditional 美德 virtue. Yeah. Oh, there is also this as well. 美德. 美德关系, like America and Germany relations. But normally it's virtue. So traditional values, yeah. 美化. Yeah, 美化. So you probably already know what happens if you stick 化 after an adjective. So for example, 简化. So 简 or 简单的简, simplify, right? So going from simple to simplify. 优化 is optimized to, so this is, I don't know, optimal. Optimize. Yeah. 绿化. 绿化. So this is green eyes, or yeah, you make green with plants, etc., etc. So this is 美化. So to cause to become beautiful. So that's now an eyes word. So what would it be? Beautify, beauty eyes. 我们不能美化战争. Okay, we shouldn't beautify war. No, we can't beautify war. 要正视它的残酷. Yeah. So 美化. Decorate, but yeah, decorate a house maybe. Yeah, usually embellish, make more beautiful. 活化. 活化 is kind of the antonym, right? Yeah, so to make more ugly. 我从来没听说过这么丑话 uglification. I have also never heard of uglification. Uglify. Are these actually words? I'm skeptical that these are actually words. They're words in Chinese. All right. So where were we? Okay, 美化 we done. 媒介. Yeah, so 媒, this is 媒体, media. Maybe you know this word, 媒体, specifically in the word 社交媒体, social media. This is a very common word, 社交媒体. Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure what 媒 means by itself, but it's used in like communications like this. So it's media. Here, 媒介. So this is medium. It's an item used for transmitting things. So, okay, 媒介, medium, intermediary. Yeah, so 介 is used in the word 中介. So this is an intermediary like such as, oh, I want to move to China and maybe I need a 中介 to help me or something like this. Or if you want to buy a house, maybe you want someone you kind of want a middleman to help you out or something like this, maybe. Okay, 媒介. 语言是人类最重要的交际媒介. So 交际 is communications in the sense of interpersonal communications. 媒介, so it's a communications medium. What is? Languages. Language is a medium for interpersonal communication. Yeah, 媒介. Is this also, yeah, this is vector, but vector in the medical sense, like a vector of disease, not in the mathematical sense. Yeah, in vector in maths is 向量, if I remember correctly. 向量. 向 is direction, 量 is quantity. So that's what a vector is, right? It's got direction and magnitude, right? So 向量 is a vector. Oh, yeah, this one I've seen as well, actually. 矢量. 矢量. 矢is a type of dart or arrow. So, yeah, this. And so 矢量 is a vector. Oh, so this is vector images. Yeah, this is also magnitude direction. Yeah, this is also vector in the math sense. All right. This vector is vector in the medical sense, like mosquitoes are a vector for malaria. Right? All right. Or vector for transmission of malaria? I don't know. I don't know that much about this. Yeah, what I want to do is go into May, because I've never actually studied May by itself. So medium, intermediary, matchmaker, go-between. So when I see this May, I should think of some sort of intermediary that connects items. Okay, so number one is 就是. Sorry, there's a character I don't recognize. 1 second. All right, it is 撮合. What is this character? 撮合. I feel like I have encountered it. Okay, 就是撮合男女婚事的人. Okay, so this is the old meaning of 媒. So 媒婆 is the example. Okay, so this is matchmaker. So is this like in what was it? 花木兰. Let's ask the AI. Is the matchmaker in 花木兰? I remember, like, at least in one of the movies, one of the versions, she got set up with a guy, and it's okay, 媒婆, and it was really which version was it? Yeah, maybe it was the animated one, live action one as well. All right. So this is 媒婆. Okay, 媒婆. Actually, I'm going to count that as a word worth studying because it kind of helps. It serves as an intermediary for these other words. 媒介,媒体. All right. So in historical history and historical fiction, we've got 媒婆. So this is like an in-between. And the 媒婆 will 凑合男女. 凑合 no, or is it 撮合? Oh, 撮合男女. So set up here. 撮合 play as a matchmaker. 撮合. 撮合. Yeah, this seems like a word I should know. Anyway, 撮合. Right, so this makes sense, like, right? So when you see 媒, you can think matchmaker, like between, oh, this guy's single. That girl over there, she's single too, isn't she? Let's, you know, let's play matchmaker. All right. So yeah, the real ones you need to know is 媒介 and 媒体, and especially 社交媒体. Don't know what this is. 媒介框架. I don't know. Let's move on. All right. So yeah, that's basically all you need to know about may. That's basically, definition 2. I didn't read the definition, did I? But we know 媒体 and 媒介. So definition 2 is probably that one. 让双方发生关系的人或物. Okay, so a person or entity or item that allows two parties to connect, right? So 媒介 and 媒体 are both those. What is 媒说? I don't know. There's another one. 媒说. 媒说之言. 媒说. Oh, another matchmaker. Okay, so this would be the first definition. All right. 媒婆. Okay. 媒见. Presumably it just means to have no 见. 见 can mean like 精神, right? No energy. 没劲儿. Yeah, often it's 劲儿. 使劲儿. 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 Exert strength. 使劲儿. Or 使劲. 使劲. So for example, you might use this if a door is very heavy. You may have to 使劲儿. 劲儿. Right? 使劲儿. So to apply your 劲儿. To apply your 劲. Okay. So 没劲. I kind of feel like it's not even a word, right? It's like 没 and 劲. It's 2 words. But anyway, 没劲 to lack energy. All right, 没劲. 这部电影情节老套，看得真没劲儿。没劲儿. All right. Okay, maybe there is more to this story than meets the eye. Maybe we should look it up. Not in the dictionary, which is kind of unsurprising. 没劲儿. 没劲儿. Boring. So it has a meaning of boring, not just no energy. 别再提西班牙了. So don't mention Spain again. 去过那儿没劲儿. 就买了这件 T 恤. Okay, this guy really does not like Spain. What you got against Spain? You can get some good tapas. 如果我读一段没劲儿，就会停下来. So this is not a noun. This is like I'm doing this and thereby finding it very boring. 读一段没劲儿. Yeah, finding it unexciting. I read one paragraph and it's like, nah, I'm good. 聪明的个人理财书都很没劲儿. Okay, so personal 个人理财书, personal finance books are boring. 没劲儿. Yeah. This is what happens when you're early on in your language learning journey. Because you only know like 100, 200 words or something like this, and everything is super boring. And it's like, all right, I want to discuss sports, and it's like, all right, well, there you go. You're gonna have to learn another 100 words. That sort of thing. Well, you can't do that without adding the vocabulary. You want to discuss swimming. All right, how many words related to swimming do you know? How deep a discussion do you expect to get? Anyway. The point is, early on in your language learning journey, reading materials can be a bit major, quite boring. Okay. Yeah, usually I say 无聊. 无聊. I think most people say 无聊. We're taught 无聊. 无聊. What's the other one? 无味. 无味. 无味is kind of, yeah. 无味. I like this one more nowadays. 无味. This is flavorless, but I think you can use it in other things. Here you go. 政府报告读起来往往枯燥无味. It's monotonous and dull. Yeah, tedious. I prefer 无味 nowadays. But anyway, 没劲. Yeah, all right. All right, where were we? Okay. 眉开眼笑. All right, I think I vaguely remember encountering this before, but 眉毛, eyebrows. Also 眉睫, but probably 眉毛. 眉开, so your eyebrows open. I don't think they have that functionality. Presumably it's 睁开眼睛, something like this. 眼, your eyes, 笑, a smiling. So I presume it's someone who is like smiling, they're very, very happy, and you can detect this happiness from the expression in this region of their face. The eye and ocular area. 听到这个好消息，他高兴地眉开眼笑. Okay, brows raised in delight, eyes laughing, beaming with joy. Yeah, it's kind of self-explanatory. Yeah, there's not much to say. I looked it up in the dictionary and, well, not much more to add really. It's self-explanatory. Yeah, it's self-explanatory if you know the characters. If you're doing your listening and you've never encountered it before, maybe it'll be a challenge. 美满. Yeah, 美满, it refers to a kind of long-term harmony or something like this. I don't know how to explain it. 他们一家人生活幸福美满. Yeah, this is the usual collocation. 幸福 is good fortune. 美满. I don't know how to define it. Happy, blissful, but it can't describe necessarily everything. 美满. It's usually people's lives, so 幸福美满. Is there anything else we need to know? 美满. 美好 are 圆满. So 美好, what's that? Beautiful. 圆满. 圆满 is fully satisfied kind of thing. Yeah, okay. 美满幸福. Yeah, 圆满. All right. That's probably enough. I don't think we need to go further down that. 美妙. Miao is wonderful. 美妙. Presumably it's just a stronger version of wonderful. I don't know. 山谷里传来一阵美妙的风铃声. Yeah. I don't think we need to know any more than that, really. 非常美好，令人喜悦的. All right. It's an adjective. It describes things. Fairly self-explanatory. Next is 煤气. And just note, this is not the same 煤. This 煤has fire. 煤气. Okay, so maybe you already know 煤炭. 煤炭. This one, this is coal. Is it coal? No, charcoal is 木炭, right? Hold on. Yeah, 木炭 is charcoal. 木炭 is charcoal. 煤炭 is coal. Maybe it's used also to mean charcoal in certain circumstances, or is that some sort of compressed coal? 煤炭. So which one are we doing? We're doing 煤气. So the 煤is going to be some kind of combustible something or other. Combustible gases. 煤气. So this is just Sorry, that's 燃气. This is 煤气. Whole gas. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a few words 煤气, 天然气, 天然气, natural gas. Yeah, I don't know. I think you have to have some sort of expertise to tell them apart. 使用煤气时一定要注意通风。通风 is 通风 is like air rating. 通 refers to like thoroughfare or the ability to go through a place. Yeah, so 风 is wind. So you open the windows to 通风, aerate the place. So when using whole gas, I don't know, maybe you need to be a chemical engineer to understand this. Butane, methane, ethane, butane. No, I forget the order. So it's 丙烷. Is that butane? Propane, methane, ethane, propane, butane. No, it's 丙烷. 丙烷, butane. Here we go. All right. Anyway, 煤气, 美容. Yeah, 美容. Okay, so 容 here pertains to, I guess, your face. Face. Sorry, we did that last time. All right, so beautiful face. It's often used 美容术 or this sort of thing in salons and things like this. So either you can get surgery or some sort of beauty treatment, usually on your face. 美容. Yeah. 他每周都去美容院做皮肤护理. So some skin treatment, yeah, at the 美容院, the salon. 美容院. Yeah. So yeah, you might, I don't know, this is what I was expecting. Yeah, this like moisturizer or whatever this is, the stuff. But it's usually this. Not haircuts. Haircuts, 理发店. Yeah. Or maybe you get a massage as well. Something like that. I don't know. Presumably different 美容面. And the other one is 手术. So this is cosmetic surgery. Yeah, this is what happens if you ever actually get cosmetic surgery. It's like, yeah, you might be satisfied with it, and then it'll say, here are all the other faults with your face. And now you will think about that for the rest of your life. 美容手术. Yeah. Anyway, that's what happens. And 煤炭. Yeah, so we saw this before. The same 煤 is here. 煤炭. So this is coal. 煤炭是重要的工业能源. Yeah, so coal is an important industrial resource. No, energy source. All right. 煤炭. All right. 没完没了. Okay, so this, well, 没 without one and without 了. 了 is also a kind of conclusion. Somewhat like a solution. 不了了之. So solved by means of not solving it. It's solved by leaving it unsolved. 不了了之 and yeah, there's another 成语 一了百了. 一了百了. So this one is you have one solution that solves that's sort of 100 solutions. So sometimes you have all these problems and just like, and all the problems are solved all at once. Yeah. Quite often it's used fairly negatively though. It's like 一了百了. But yeah, 一了百了. All right. So, 没完没了. 没完没了 is without end, right? Usually it's used after like someone speaking without end or something like this. 窗外的雨下得没完没了. Yeah, it's quite often used in this grammar structure. Verb 的没完没了. So it, yeah. So like it rained, so the rain went down without end. So it just kept raining and raining and raining. 什么的没完没了，扯的没完没了，扯皮就扯的。What is 扯皮？Wrangling. So constant squabbles at school apparently. 会好像没完没了。Alright. OK. 这场争论 the dispute 没完没了. Okay, so it functions as a verb phrase as well. All right. So it just kept going. Oh, sorry, no. I need to keep reading. 没完没了的学习了数学，他对他没完没了的纠缠极为反感。Yeah. I kind of feel like it's an adjective. Yeah, not in the dictionary. Let's Google it. 没完没了。没完没了。没完没了。百度百科。Oh, the movie, is it? Is it a movie? I don't know. 编剧 the show or something. Screenplay? I don't know, whatever. I want the actual word though. 没完没了是一个汉语成语，拼音为没完没了。意思是形容事物持续不断，没有终结。Yeah, so we need grammar. Where's the grammar? 成语用法。OK， 做谓语、状语、定语，指无穷尽。Okay, so 谓语 is a predicate, so it can function as a verb phrase after the subject. 状语 is an adverbial, and it can function as modifying an entire sentence or a clause or an entire sentence. And 定语 is an attributive, which means it can modify a noun or a noun phrase. 没完没了的汽车喇叭声. So this is endless car boom, 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 making horn get off the road noises. 在一些城市里仍是很严重的噪音污染 noise pollution. 没完没了的工作. Alright, so that's adjective. Alright. 他总是没完没了的缠着我. Okay, so this is adverb. So 状语 is also adverb. It's kind of like a generalized adverb. 那场完美完了的雨. Alright, adjective. 没完没了的 when. The adverb, but if you're sticking that there, it kind of implies that it's not inherently an adverb. You need to kind of convert it to an adverb. Okay, 真是没完没了. All right, so this is the 谓语. The 谓语 is predicate. Predicate in grammar. All right, that didn't help much, did it? Functions as a verb phrase. So we have a subject. 这客服电话，这客服 what is this? 客服这客服电话真是没完没了。All right, so this is 没完没了 without end. 封建社会的徭役，徭役I forget this one. Yeah, forced labor. Yeah, that one. So 封建社会. This is feudalist society's forced labor, 没完没了. So this is functioning as a predicate. This is the 谓语. It's a verb phrase used after the subject. So forced labor is without end. All right. Anyway, we get the idea. Let's move on. 美学. 美学. This is aesthetics or something like this as a kind of subject. I'm not really sure. 这本书从美学的角度分析了古典园林. Oh, okay. So the book, from an angle of aesthetics or beauty, analyzed classical parks and forests or whatever, estates maybe. Yeah. Aesthetics. Yeah. Yeah, but as a field of study. Yeah. All right. Okay, 美誉. You would be reputation, prestige, fame, notoriety, something in that ballpark. If you put a 美 before it, it's going to mean good. 这家餐厅享有百年老店的美誉. So okay, so it's got this restaurant has a reputation of being like a good reputation of being very old. I don't know. Good name, good reputation. Right. Okay. I do not know this one. I presume it's more chur. More meaning we saw in more show. Yeah, and more the more. Chur is like retreat or retract. Maybe it's like maybe it's revoke. 试了好几次都打不开。我正没车了。Oh, I don't know. I'm not convinced that's. Here it sounds like 我正. What could it mean? Like dejected? No, I don't think so. All right, let's look at major. Oh yeah, major. I do know this one. Major. Yeah, it's 没办法. 没办法. It's just another way of saying major. Do you remember when we studied 南辕北辙? Whoops. 南辕北. What's going on? 南辕北辙. 南辕北辙. So we talked about the jaw here. 南辕北辙. 南辕北辙, the jaw is the rut in the ground, right? Jaw. That a carriage will follow because it's kind of worn in the ground from previous carriages. Yeah, we didn't get particularly good examples, but yeah, you see there's these grooves in the ground. Jaw. So that is jaw. This. So if you have major, if you don't have a jaw, yeah, here it is, major. It refers to the way of getting somewhere. So you need those ruts in the ground to go somewhere, right? And if you don't have those ruts, major, then you don't have a way of getting there or fulfilling your plans. Major. Yeah, I do know this one. Major. Yeah, this character does look like Chua, though, I must admit. Chua xiao de Chua. Yeah, major. They do look kind of similar, eh? This is Jua and this is Chua. They look similar. Major. Okay, so 我正没辙了. Yeah, so I'm trying to get in contact with someone. 打不开. So presumably I'm on the phone. 打不开. 他们没有接通. 没有接通. 他们没有接电话. I can't get in contact with them. Major. It means 没办法. Okay. 美中不足. 美中不足. This is a 多音字. So it may be pronounced 中. 美中不足. No, I do know this one. It is 中 first tone, within. So 美中不足. It's like kind of like nitpicking. You have something that is extremely beautiful and there's this tiny little nitpick. It's like, there's a little inadequacy in this little point here, right? 景色虽美，美中不足。美中不足的是，旅客太多。Yeah. So the fly in the ointment. That's not a bad one. The fly in the ointment. Yeah, 美中不足, not in the dictionary. But anyway, 美中不足. Actually, is it in 老外成语 guide? Probably is. 美中不足. Refers to something overall flawless, but one small issue. Okay, it wasn't especially useful, but all right. This is the origin, is it? So Ming Dynasty. 他法语讲得很流利，但美中不足的是发音不太好，不大好。Right. So she speaks very good French, but her pronunciation's a bit on the rocks. 美中不足. The fly in the ointment is her pronunciation. All right, where were we? Okay, major. What is major? I feel like we're getting into like dialects here, but okay. 他今天没着会来. This is 不一定. 你再等等看. Major. Yeah, that's our Haiyan version. Maybe not sure. Major. 不一定 or 说不定 maybe. Let's have a look. In the dictionary, no, it's not. All right. So I'll put it in here, see what comes up. Major. Major. Yeah, 不一定. Sure. Oh, okay. I got both of them. All right. 10 points for Becky. 意思是说不定不一定. All right. Yeah. I have vaguely encountered it. I think it's dialect though, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe it's not. Well, if Lao Shu is using it in Maodun, yeah, probably shouldn't count as dialect. Yeah, major. 他在日本姓许. Is that the name of a place in Japan? 姓许 perhaps. 姓许还能弄个日本老婆呢? Perhaps got a Japanese wife when he was in Japan. All right. 那他起步就成了. 起步. Okay. How could he not? How could he not get a Japanese wife while he's in Japan? 起步就成了日本的皇家女婿. Okay, so how could he not become a husband-in-law? No, a son-in-law. Son-in-law, husband-in-law. I feel like that's the only definition of husband, right? Like if it wasn't in-law, then what is it? Anyway, a son-in-law to the royal family. How could he not? All right, major. So speculating, 说不定. It's speculation alert. Speculation alert. All right. 美滋滋. It's another one. Yeah. They have them in this book. There's many of them. 美滋滋. It's probably in here somewhere. Yeah, you can find it. 静悄悄，闹哄哄，淅沥沥，哗啦啦，笑盈盈，毛茸茸，笑眯眯，脏兮兮，甜津津，乱哄哄，顶呱呱，胖嘟嘟，雾蒙蒙. So what channel are we looking at? 美滋滋. I'll have a quick look, see if I can find it. It's probably in this list somewhere. Oh, there it is. Found it. Here. Right, 美滋滋. All right. 直勾勾，眼巴巴，齐刷刷，油腻腻，直挺挺，甜丝丝，美滋滋，湿淋淋，傻乎乎，硬邦邦，暗沉沉，慢吞吞. Yeah. All right. As far as I know, the only thing about words like this is that it kind of just, so it's an adjective followed by two syllables, and the syllables you kind of ignore their meaning somewhat, or to some degree, and you just think of it as a cutesy poo way of saying the syllable. It's useful for like nursery rhymes and things like this. 美滋滋. It's happy, elated. Okay, so 美 doesn't have this meaning, does it? Not really, not by itself. 美滋滋. 他心里美滋滋的，像吃了蜜一样. So 吃蜜, what is 吃蜜? Eat honey. 吃蜜, is that really a word? It's probably an antonym of 吃醋. Eat honey. 吃蜜. This is literally eating honey. This is also eating honey. Okay, 吃了蜜. 吃了蜜还甜. All right. I'm not sure. Maybe the AI came out with its own metaphor here. I mean, you know, 吃醋. 吃醋, 醋 is noted for being sour. So if you eat sour, it's like you're jealous. So 吃蜜. I don't know, maybe the AI coined its own word here. 吃了蜜一样. Okay, so as sweet as eating. Oh, we did see this. 吃了蜜一样. It's like eating honey. 吃了蜜一样甜. Okay, so the AI doesn't get points for this. All right. Okay. So 梅滋滋. So how does it differ from May? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of these. And you use them in like poetry or something because you need an extra syllable in a certain spot. That sort of thing. 梅滋滋. Oh, it's in the dictionary. Okay, 梅滋滋. 梅滋滋 形容内心感到高兴或得意的样子. So you're happy or 得意. 得意 is like self-proud or something like this. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but yeah, it's often a bad thing. 美滋滋听到老师表扬他，他心里美滋滋的。Okay, so the teacher said something nice about him, and yeah, oh, that's really clever. And it's like, oh yeah. Yeah, and he was like, oh right, oh I am really clever. All right. Okay, yeah, men and men. Yeah, one refers to an environment being stuffy, and one refers to your kind of inner world being kind of stuffy. Yeah. Is there anything else? Men. 这几天心里很闷. Okay, so this is the inner world is very stuffy. Gloomy, unpleasant, dejected, unmotivated, happy. 想出去走走. Want to go out and do something. 很闷. Okay, all those. Oh, actually, there's this one as well, but that's a different usage. These ones. 闷. 屋里太闷了，打开窗户，透透气吧。Okay. 闷 stuffy indoors. All right. Yeah, men and men. There's two of them. Yeah, I'm just looking at the dictionary. I've studied 闷热. 闷热. So this is 闷热 describing an environment as being hot and kind of stuffy as a result, and it's kind of unpleasant. Oh, muggy is a good translation. 闷热. Yeah. 户外的空气阴沉、潮湿而闷热. Okay, so these are three adjectives used in parallel at the same level. So 阴沉 is like gloomy, so as opposed to not bright. 潮湿 is kind of means moist. That's why it's translated. But here it should mean humid. Yeah, that's what it really means. And 闷热 sultry. I don't know what sultry means, but it looks like it works. All right, 闷热. And 闷. Yeah, that's the main one for 闷热. But okay, 闷. Sorry, let me find 闷. 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 So 闷不乐. 闷不乐. So it's just sulky. 闷不乐. I lost my game of chess. 闷不乐. I guess. 闷不乐. 闷不乐. 面色苍白. 沉默寡言. Okay, so sometimes in Chinese you get writing like this, where it's like one character is the subject of the sentence and the rest is like chongyu. It's like, I don't know, a deluge of Chongyu. Wow. All right. So she's gloomy. Her face is okay. 面色, her complexion is 苍白, pale, and 沉默 is like sullen, 寡言, and not speaking. I don't know. All right. 她坐在那里，闷闷不乐地盯着窗外。Okay, so grumpily stared out the window. All right. Is there anything else we need? Not so much. I'll show you one other character while we're here, though. There's Men Mian. This one. Yeah, so I think this is a Wuhan style noodle, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure about that. Men Mian. It's not the same character, though. So there's a war, yeah. I think it is Wuhan style. I remember having this at some point. Men Mian. OK， 中国传统的面食小吃属于属中性主食类，流行于北方多省。Oh, okay, so not just Wuhan, but a whole bunch of other ones. Okay. Okay, maybe I'm completely wrong. Shall I check or yeah, let's move on. It's not important. Okay. So this one and this one. So, okay, before we do this, we need to know, yeah, so where's the image? Yeah. No, yeah, I want image search. Okay. This one. Yeah, so this is third tone. Mongol Mongolia, Mongol Ren. Yeah, 他们是蒙古人，对吗？蒙古人，蒙古国，内蒙古. These are third tone. And yeah, on the license plate, on license plates here, Mong, right? All right, so that's the third tone. The AI is saying there is first and second. Mong. Oh, there is like Mong as in like mentally foggy or something like that, if I remember correctly. I'll have to look these up. All right, let's start with first tone, Mong. Mong. So 3 definitions. Let's see what we've got here. Mong. Number 1, 欺骗. Oh yeah, to swindle, to hoodwink. Yeah, it's there. 别想蒙我. So what the AI give us? 他被这突如其来的问题给蒙住了。Whoa. Okay, so there's a different character in traditional, the Meng Pian. Alright, but it's the same character in simplified. And okay, so there's 2 meanings of Meng. This was not the one I just read. The second Meng is 昏迷, comatose. 他的头发蒙. What? 昏迷? What on earth could that mean? 昏迷. So 他的头发蒙. That's all it says. 他的头发蒙. I don't know, what could that mean? What could it mean? Knocked unconscious. Do you think there's a typo or something? I don't know. The next one is 一听这话他就懵了. Yeah, that makes sense. 就懵了. I was stunned. 就懵了. Yeah. 我一听就懵了. Whoa. I like the translation. Okay, so you know what they got wrong, right? This is Mong, stunned, not Mong, Mongolia. I heard on the Mongolia. Mong. All right. And number 3 is 胡乱猜测. Okay, so this is like guess, but 胡乱 like, I don't know, messily guess. 就是他蒙出来的，蒙出来的，蒙出来的，蒙出来. Yeah, there's a guess. Not in here. All right, maybe we'll skip it. Oh, hold on. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I misread that. 蒙出来的. Okay. Yeah. 瞎蒙，瞎 meaning blind. Huh? 瞎蒙. Okay. 胡猜瞎蒙. 瞎蒙. Okay, this is to blindly guess. 瞎蒙. Okay. Okay, 蒙蒙亮，蒙骗. Okay, let's have a quick 蒙蒙亮. 蒙蒙亮. All right. 刚刚发亮. Yeah, okay, so mong is here. It's like, it's so bright. It's, mong mong in here? No. Yeah, there is mong mong. We'll talk about that in a minute. So it's so bright, it's dazzling or something like this. I don't know, mong mong liang. Or is it just wanted that syllable there, so we put it there? Maybe. Meng pian. So meng pian is like hoodwink or something. Meng pian. Yeah. Meng tou zhuan xing. No, 蒙头转向. 蒙头转向. Oops. 蒙头转向. It is. 蒙头转向. Lose one's bearing. Oh, okay. So 蒙头转向. Alright, utterly confused. Okay, this is literal meaning, this figurative meaning. That's all that's in the dictionary for this one. And second tone mong. Second tone mong has 4 definitions. Let's have a look. Mong. Okay, 没有知识，愚昧无知. Okay, so ignorant, but totally ignorant, something like that. 启蒙, yeah, 启蒙老师. So this is going like your first ever teacher or something like this. Enlightenment. All right, so it's going from a state of ignorance to enlightenment. All right, 启蒙. 蒙昧. 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 Obscuration? Godforsaken. It reminds me of the Lord of the Rings, where it is forsaken these lands. Okay, 蒙昧. Uncultured. Okay, number 2. 遮盖起来, covered up. So 蒙面. 蒙面. Masked. Alright, 蒙面. 蒙面盗贼, masked robber. 他们被蒙面的持枪歹徒劫持了. So masked, armed evildoers. Alright. 蒙面. 蒙上眼睛. 上眼睛. So, okay. 即使被蒙上眼睛时，母亲也能辨认出孩子的皮肤浮起来的感觉. Alright, so this jishu is a even if, so a hypothetical even if. So even if a mother was blindfolded, she could still go, yep, that's my son. 还有人说他们被蒙上眼睛连续几天倒立. Presumably this is literal. 我可以蒙上眼睛做. That sounds like English to me. I could do it blindfolded, but alright. Okay, number 3, 遭受承受 okay, 蒙难蒙难蒙难 so to meet with disaster. All right. 承蒙赐教承蒙赐教那承 all right 承担蒙古蒙古国蒙 is this a word by itself 承蒙 indebted. So how does that? Oh, 承担的承蒙 all right. And what is 私教私教 oh okay, so this is like this as some kind of saying, all right, thank you for your guidance. All right, I'm indebted to your, I don't know, this is bestowing or something like this, right? Bestowing education upon me. I am indebted for you bestowing education upon me. All right, and number 4 is 形容雨点极细极小 Okay, so extremely small rain droplets. Okay, 细雨蒙蒙细雨蒙蒙 Alright, 细雨蒙蒙 drizzly. Alright. Right, so that's the character Meng. We'll just have a quick look at the words. Meng bi. Bi can be fraud. Meng bi. Yeah. B. Oh, this B is no, not fraud. 隐蔽. Right, cover. 蒙蔽 is deceive then. All right. To keep someone out of the loop. 蒙蔽. 蒙尘. So this is probably, yeah, 蒙尘. So mong we saw with, what was it? The rain, there was fine droplets. Presumably this is the same thing but with dust instead of rain. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, 蒙yan hao. 蒙yan hao. 蒙 oh sorry 蒙汉好蒙汉好 okay 蒙汉呼汉的汉呼汉要 oh okay, that's why it's not in the dictionary. Okay, I was just typing it wrong. 蒙汉药 knockout drops. I don't know what that means. Does it make you go to sleep? I don't know. What is 蒙汉药 蒙汉药 I have no idea what 蒙汉药 is. Oh, all right. Seems like it's used in movies more than real life. Maybe you put it. Maybe it's like the Chinese word for roofie or something like that, right? 迷糊药 sleeping drug. Yeah. All right. Next is 蒙混. 蒙混. This is okay. Yet another hoodwinked. Okay, 蒙混. All right. 朦胧. No. 朦胧 fuzzy. Yeah, 朦胧. 泪眼朦胧. Yeah, I think I vaguely recall that. 蒙昧 we did. 蒙蒙. 蒙蒙. Oh, this was the drizzle with the rain, wasn't it? Yeah, we saw that. 蒙难 we did. 蒙受. So presumably this is another hoodwinked. 蒙受. Oh, there was also 承担 as one of the definitions. So 承担. 蒙受了失败的屈辱. Okay, so it's an unpleasant type of suffering. All right. All right, that is, so we did all three. We did Hmong. So for Mongolia, it's third tone. Hmong. Oh, I've already forgotten. Hmong, first tone was, what was it again? Oh, 蒙，别蒙我，别想蒙我。Yeah, 蒙. First tone is also 欺骗, isn't it? Yeah. No, first tone was swindle. Second tone, there was also a lot of swindles there as well, wasn't there? 蒙蔽. Kind of to deceive and cover up the truth, though, isn't it? 瞎蒙 was blindly guess, and 就懵了，我懵了. It's like confused, 懵了, muddled. All right, that's a lot. Let's move on. 梦, second tone, if I remember correctly. 梦, meaning fierce, rapid, aggressive, something in this ballpark. Usually in 梦然. Is it second tone? 梦. Fierce, violent, sudden, abrupt. Yeah. 那头老虎, okay, 猛地扑向猎物. So if a tiger is 扑向, means they're pouncing. 扑向猎物, 猎物 is prey. So I'm expecting the rabbit to eat a gazelle. What was the Chinese word for a gazelle? 邓林, was it? 邓林. 邓林. Ah, stop staring at me. 邓林. 邓林. So the lion can pounce on the 邓林 or other forms of 猎物. Quarry. What? Quarry, isn't that like where you dig stone? Anyway. Okay, we did this one. Oh, we didn't look at the AI's examples. 他被这突如其来的问题给蒙住了. Oh, so this 给 is not give to someone else. This is 被. It's another word for 被. Another equivalent of, yeah, okay, grammatical equivalent of 被. All right, 给蒙住了, 蒙住了. 蒙住了. Okay, so, whoa, this sudden problem that arose. I'm stupefied. I don't know what to do. And this one, 蒙, 蒙着双眼. Presumably it's like this. 蒙着双眼. 猜对方是谁. 你是爱因斯坦. I don't know. All right. Sorry, where were we? Okay. 萌发. Yeah, so 萌. This, we saw sprouts, right? 萌芽. Oh, 邓林. 萌芽. 萌芽. Is it a sprout? It is a sprout, right? And we saw, was it 发萌? No, it was 发芽. 发芽, to sprout. 发芽. So I presume 萌发 is 发芽. I don't know, is it the same thing? 萌发, yes, sprout. Oh, 萌发发芽. What's the difference? We've probably got a difference figuratively. 萌发, 春天万物复苏. 种子. No, 种子开始萌发. So that's literal. What's the difference between 萌发 and 发芽? Okay. 萌发. So literal use, probably very similar. Oh, 发芽 is more ordinary. Figurative use, okay, 萌发 is better for figurative. 发芽, oh, okay, for plants. Okay, 心里萌发了一种从未有过的感动. Right. So some 从未有过的感动, some kind of emotion has sprouted in my heart. All right. So we use the 萌发 the figurative usage for sprouting. 他对艺术的热爱，是从童年萌发的。So his enthusiasm for the arts sprouted in his childhood. 一个新的想法是他脑海中萌发，在他脑海中萌发。Okay, so a new idea sprouted in her mind, sprouted in her mind. All right, and 发芽。OK，春天到了，种子发芽了。土豆放太久，已经发芽了，不能吃了。Is that true? 播种的花生终于发芽了。Okay, so these are all plants, vegetables, etc. All right. Okay, so 萌发, where is it? 萌发. This is can be used figuratively. So this example is literal, but it can be used figuratively. All right, 萌发. What's the one that's usually is it 萌发状态中? There's like a nipped it in the bud. Nipped it in the bud. If you translate that, 萌芽状态. Yeah, 萌芽状态. So it's just bud state. Yeah, 面语萌芽状态. 小面语. So it was kind of wiped out in its bud state. Yeah, so for things like, I don't know, problems that are arising, if you tackle them early, goodbye problem. You don't let it get worse. 把它消灭在萌芽状态. To nip it in the bud. Yeah, to nip it in the bud is an idiom in English. I guess it means you cut the bud so that it doesn't grow into a big problem or something like this. Yeah. Sometimes I know more about the Chinese than the English. It's like, whoa. I don't study the English. Okay. 梦幻 dream fantasy 梦幻。这里的景色如梦幻一般美丽。So it's as beautiful as a fantasy. That Riviere? No, I don't know that word. Dream illusion. 梦幻. 梦幻. All right, it wasn't marked in the dictionary, so I think it's a new one for me. 梦幻. But dream illusion, I assume fantasy is a reasonable enough translation. 睡梦中所处的境地。Okay. 梦幻泡影。泡影 What is 泡影? Pipe dream. What is 泡影? Mirage. So delusions, mirage equals pipe dream. 梦幻泡影。业已失去的纯真与无知。What is this? Is this a word? 业已 Oh, I did not know this word. All right. 有如梦幻泡影，在无可能，失而复得 lost and we recovered. All right. All right. 梦幻. It's kind of a fantasy, isn't it? 梦幻. Yeah, 梦境. All right. As opposed to reality. All right. 茫然. So this one. 茫然 is the most common word. It's just an adverb form of 蒙. Or two character. 蒙 itself is an adverb. But anyway. 海面上刮起了茫然的风暴，刮起了风暴。刮 Oh yeah, it can mean this. 刮风。刮风。The 刮风 is wind that blows itself, and 吹风 is wind blown by an external agent. Is that right? 刮风, is this wind that moves by itself, and 吹风 is a wind that moves as the result of an external action? Well, all right. That means I'm wrong. Okay. 刮风. Nature scraping the wind across the earth. Okay, 今天刮风. No human intent, it just is. 吹风. Wind as a result of an agent or action or agent blowing. But then I'm right. The gray area. Oh, okay. 电风扇在吹风. Yeah. 电风扇在吹风. 电风扇 no 用吹风机吹风. 别吹风了. 小心感冒. Wait, what? Stop letting the wind blow on you. 别吹风了. Huh. Since when did this happen? Alright, I did not know 吹风 was bi-directional. To blow or to unblow or to be blown upon. Alright. Okay, no, 刮风. The wind exists neutral fact. 海风吹在脸上很舒服. Alright, so that is natural causes. So, a bit tricky, isn't it? A bit tricky. Alright, I don't know the answer, but I think I will just pay attention to that in my reading and it will naturally solve itself. So, 猛然, 海面上刮起了猛然的风暴. So 风暴 is a storm. 暴雨 is storm. Maybe it's just violent winds. Yeah, all right. It's another word for storm. 猛然. It's a sudden wind. It's being used as an adjective here, but 猛然 is an adverb. 忽然极快. So both sudden and rapid. 猛然想起. 猛然想起. So maybe violent is not the way to think of it. Sudden, but abruptly, like came out of nowhere kind of thing. 我猛然想起了这首歌的歌词. Yeah, I don't know. 老鼠爱大米. 我猛然想起了这个星期同学教我做的花. How do you make a flower? 做的花? I don't know. 这时候我猛然想起，他没有戴眼镜. All right. Yeah, 猛然 usually it's an adverb. I think of it as an adverb. It's listed as an adverb in this dictionary. 猛然觉得自己老了. Okay, yeah, that happens. That happens. It's like, oh, I'm so old. But compared to like half the population, you're probably not. I don't know. At the same time, if you've kind of made your peace, I don't know, you're ready to kind of let things move on to the next generation, yeah, it's not a big deal. 猛然发现他长得跟我姑姑很像. Oh, I suddenly realized we're a bit alike, aren't we? All right. Okay. 朦胧. This was like hazy, wasn't it? Did we do this one? 朦胧. Murky, indistinct. Indistinct is a good one. Dim as well. 月光朦胧，给大地披上了一层银纱. Okay, so P is usually like for draping on your shoulders, right? But it's used figuratively here. All right, maybe just spread out. Okay. 银纱, silver. 纱, yeah, 纱 can mean like 纱布, cotton, this sort of thing. So very, very figurative. Anyway, It's the moonlight is indistinct, is dim. Yeah. 我们终于能看到一小岛朦胧的轮廓了。Yeah, 轮廓 is an outline or silhouette. So 轮廓. Okay, so this is an outline of a face, etc., etc. 内轮廓, 外轮廓. So the external outline of the face. But also silhouette, I think, as well, right? 轮廓, yeah. I don't know, actually, while we're here, let's just... Is there another option for silhouette? Yeah, no, 暗色轮廓. This one. 剪影. Yeah. 轮廓. All right, let's move on. Anyway, so it's a vague outline. It's indistinct, imprecise. Right. 朦胧. 朦胧的轮廓. Yeah, so this character 朦 is just in this one word. It's a single word character. 朦胧. 月光不明. Oh, okay, so this is the first definition. It specifically refers to the moon. Does that mean the component here actually means moon? Usually this 月 refers to a body part, like 肚子. There's a 月, right? Or what's another body part? 胳膊. 胳膊. See, moon, right? Because it comes from like a way of simplifying rho. But here, maybe it is, what's the traditional? Yeah, that's interesting. So in the traditional 朦胧, it's moon. It's not. So if we look at 胳膊 and look at the traditional, oh, it's the same. No, all right, I'm making epiphanies that are unjustified. All right. Unjustified epiphany in brain. 朦胧. All right. 朦胧. All right. The first definition was it pertains to the moon. And what was their example? 月色朦胧. 月色. What's 月色? Moonlight. Yet another way of saying moonlight. Okay. Usually 月光. Moonlight. Oh, go. 朦胧. Okay. Usually 月光, but 月色 might just be another way of saying it. 月色朦胧. All right. And number 2 of 2. 不清楚, 模糊. So unclear and hazy. 烟雾朦胧. 烟雾朦胧. The smoke is hazy. 烟雾朦胧. 暮色朦胧. The dusk. The twilight. 朦胧. The twilight is 朦胧. 朦胧的, I don't know this character. 朦胧的, something like 拂晓. 朦胧的拂晓. I guessed it correctly. 拂晓. Daybreak. So it seems to describe like scenery or something like this, right? So what in this describe? It's an adjective. Yeah. Adjective describes moonlight, morning mist, blurry light, scenery, background, unclear, silhouette, fading. Yeah, that's a silhouette. All right. 睡眼朦胧. So blurry with sleep. You haven't fully woken up yet. 醉眼朦胧. Same thing again, right? Oh no. Instead of sleep, it's drunkenness. Okay, fair enough. 意识朦胧. 意识 is consciousness. How do you have a hazy consciousness? I don't know. Anyway. Emotions, 朦胧的情感, 朦胧的记忆, 朦胧的 I always have trouble with this one. 憧憬，憧憬 a vague aspiration, a vague longing, 朦胧的爱意. Oh, there's more. Deep Sea, you're kind of like, all right. Okay, 朦胧诗, misty poetry. Oh, it's the name of a poem. 朦胧的意境. All right, I think we're going way, way far down that rabbit hole. All right, but we get the idea. 朦胧, indistinct. Oh. Okay. There's something like 梦寐以求. This character does not look familiar. 梦, dream, 以求 to, in order to seek. I don't know this character. 这份工作是他梦寐以求的. So it's like, tell him he's dreaming. Is that right? Covet for. Oh, okay. So it doesn't imply it's impractical. Mate. What is mate? Sleep soundly. Okay, 梦寐 is a word then. To dream, to sleep soundly, presumably. 梦寐. 梦寐以求. So you dreamed about. So he dreamed about this job. Oh, we used to live. What was it? We used to dream about living in a shoebox. Luxury. All right. Anyway, there's enough Monty Python. 睡梦中都在追求，形容愿望非常迫切. So you're pursuing something in your dreams. Your what you desire is 迫切. What is 迫切? It's just eager, is it? What does it use 迫切? 形容愿望非常迫切. So you have it indicates you have a strong desire. Yes. All right. It's not implying it's impossible, right? This, am I correct? This doesn't imply the dream is impossible to achieve. Hey now, hey now. 梦寐以求. 梦寐以求. So no implication of impossibility or yeah. 这份工作是他梦寐以求的。面试前他准备了很久。他终于嫁给了梦寐以求的王子。Oh, she married a prince. All right, she's always wanted to marry that prince. 能去国外留学是他梦寐以求的事。All right. If you want impossible dream, 白日做梦. Yeah, so this is a daydream. Okay, 痴心妄想. 痴心妄想, 痴心妄想. Okay, I don't know this one. 可望而不可及. So you can see but can't. Do here mean get, obtain? 可望而不可及. All right. Dreaming. Dreaming. All right, maybe we should have a quick look at what May means. Yeah, coincidentally, 梦 and May are very close together in the dictionary. May. Wait, 睡觉. Oh, okay, that's it. To sleep. 夜不能寐. Okay, 寐下面的, okay, that's calligraphy. All right. 夜不能寐. 夜不能寐. Is this a 成语? Or it's just a saying? 袁隆平, the father of hybrid rice, 夜不能寐, wouldn't fall asleep all night. I presume because he has a good way to feed the population. 同时让你夜不能寐. All right. So it's a pretty rare character. It just means sleep. Really easy to learn to recognize it in your input, but okay. Mongran. Didn't we do this one? Oh, whoopsie daisy. 猛烈. I don't know. Okay, 猛烈的风暴. Oh, that's really embarrassing. 猛烈, 猛烈 is fierce, ferocious. 猛烈, yeah, intense, violent, yeah. 猛然, suddenly. Suddenly, it's happening to me. 猛烈. All right. So apparently I goofed and 猛, 猛烈, 猛烈, 气势雄壮, 力量大. Okay, so it's like powerful and powerful. 斗争猛烈, 斗争猛烈, 斗争猛烈. Okay, some sort of fierce struggle. All right. 猛然. 猛然 was this abruptly is good translation. Like out of nowhere and suddenly, yeah, something happened. All right. 猛然. So this is suddenly with respect to time. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Oh, everything, everything, everything. That kind of thing. 他猛然想起了自己忘了关煤气. So the AI used that one because we used it above, right? So he suddenly realized or thought or remembered maybe, I forgot to turn off the gas. We're all gonna die. Yeah. All right. Anyway, 萌芽. We did this one. So we have 发芽, 萌发, and 萌芽. Usually 萌芽状态中, in a state of, I don't know, infancy. Here, it is literally a word meaning sprout. 萌芽. OK, 他的艺术天赋在童年就已萌芽. This is a verb meaning to germinate, used figuratively to like his artistic talent germinated when in his childhood. All right. 盟友. Yeah, so 盟 is to ally, right? 盟友 is a friend who is one of your allies. You have certain allies. So 盟国. So this is an allied country, right? 盟国. 联盟. So this is an alliance. 联 is connected. So an alliance. All right. So 盟友 are your allies. Yeah. 在危难时刻，他们是彼此最可靠的盟友。They are the strongest allies in a crisis. Calamity. In a calamity. All right. 门槛. I used this word in my writing yesterday. I'll see if I can get it up. Yeah, I couldn't get it up. Yeah, I don't know. I have trouble. I can get it up on the phone. 门槛. So I was talking about AI and whether or not AI has consciousness. And I talked about the 门槛. The 门槛 is threshold in the sense of the literal threshold in the door, such as a husband carrying a wife through the threshold. But it can also mean like a threshold in the sense of you want to move it or something like this, like a kind of like a hurdle to satisfy some kind of goal. 这家公司的入职门槛很高. Yeah, so this is 入职. So to become an employee, there are some really high obstacles, things you have to pass. Yeah, it is the threshold. What did I use it for? I'll see if I can find it. 1 second. I'll just read it to you. Yeah, I'll read you the paragraph. 2012年的剑桥一时宣言声称，所有的哺乳动物、鸟类以及某些头足类动物有意识，如章鱼等。So I'm talking about, so this is a proclamation by scientists in 2012 that mammals, birds, and some cephalopods have consciousness. 过去我们已经调整了意识门槛 承认非人类动物有意识. So did you get that? So I used 门槛 figuratively. 意识门槛, the threshold for threshold for consciousness. We moved it, or we adjusted it, because we discovered that mammals, birds, and some cephalopods have consciousness, or at least we believe they have consciousness. 也许有一天人类会再次调整门槛. Perhaps one day mankind will readjust, will again adjust the threshold. 与此同时，我必须承认，意识不是一个非黑即白的概念。虽然，自然界里的那些生物有意识难以确定，两个理性的人可能持有不一致的看法。类似的，对 AI 有没有意识这个问题，两个理性的人可能持有不一致的看法。So basically, I came to the conclusion that different people could have come to different conclusions. I generally came to the conclusion that AI does not yet have consciousness. You can read my article. It's on 简书. 简书. Here. One, I got 2 likes last time. Someone retracted their like. That's really sad. AI 到底有没有意识? So I discuss whether or not AI has consciousness. You can read it if you like, if you want to enjoy my writing. All right. Anyway, 门槛. Kind of a threshold in the sense of like a minimal criteria or something like this as well. Let's see what the dictionary says. Not in the dictionary. That's very surprising. It's like maybe like barrier or threshold in the sense of threshold. 门框, yeah, that's the literal meaning. But it's almost never used for the literal meaning. Okay, 门槛, 本意指门框下端的横木条. So 门框 is the door frame, 下端, the lower extremity, 横木条. So the I don't know, what do you call it? The beam, horizontal beam. 石条或金属条. Oh, okay, so wood, stone, or metal. 用于阻挡风沙水患及虫鼠侵入. Okay, so it prevents like sand and whatever, and insects and things, and mice from entering. 象征内外理智界限. Not entirely sure what that means. Let's move on. 其释义包括具体指门下黄木. Yeah, so this is the literal meaning. 介指, so 介指, it's used to 介指 metaphor. But as a verb, 门口. Door, yeah, like a door, but when you use door figuratively as well. 比喻人生阶段或难关。方言中形成精明之人如老门槛. I don't know this one. 该词的清代文献中，在清代文献中广泛应用。That's what it literally is. I don't know. I didn't get it. 门槛. Let's look at some examples in here then. 门槛. Literal, yeah, okay. 我根本没有达到他们的财务门槛. Yeah, threshold in the sense of like a minimum barrier to entry sort of thing. 门槛很高, etc., etc. Anyway. 门路. All right, I do not know what this one is. Door road. 它靠 主人主人门路找到了这份工作。门路 sounds like doors and roads used figuratively to mean like avenues of approach or something like this. What is the translation? Way of doing something. Yeah, okay. 门路. This is a new one for me. 门路. Is it in the dictionary? Yes, it is in the dictionary. What does the dictionary say? Two definitions. Noun. 做事的诀窍，做事的诀窍或解决问题的方法。So it's a knack or a method for solving a problem. 要多想想，把这事干好的门路。The 路 is neutral. Neutral in the dictionary. Number 2 is 特指谋求个人私利的途径。So it's a bit unscrupulous. 别去叫门路。Alright. That's a kind of a way of doing something. Yeah, it's this and this. Alright. 闷热, we already talked about, describes weather as being unpleasant, gloomy, maybe. This sort of thing. Hot and stuffy, that's this one. Stuffy is the correct word. 盛夏的午后. So this is midsummer, right? If I remember correctly, midsummer, in the middle of summer. 空气十分闷热. Me, we already did this. We didn't look at the character by itself, but it's the same thing. Do you remember the 4 words we learnt? There were 4 words. Do you remember them? 谜题, puzzle, 谜团, also puzzle, but more general in the sense of enigma. What was the other one? 谜语. Another riddle, 谜语, and 谜团. No, 谜底. We did that. 谜底 is the solution to the riddle, and now we've just got 谜. There's not that many not that many words you need to know for this character, but it's a common enough character that you do need to know them. 这个案子至今仍是一个未解之谜. Oh yeah, you can put 之谜, XX 之谜, a puzzle. 宇宙诞生之谜, the mystery of life, of birth, I should. 海王镜之谜, the mysteries of Neptune. Yeah. 海王星 is Neptune. So Sea King Star is Neptune. Etc. This is an unsolved mystery. 未解之谜. Alright. 未解之谜. Alright, how we going? Me. So this is an action you can do with your eyes. You 眯着眼睛. It's like squint. 眯着眼睛. 眯着眼睛. 老人眯着眼睛看远处的字. Oh, okay, so when you get old, your eyes kind of get a bit iffy. Like, oh, what does that say? I'm not sure if squinting actually helps. 眯着眼睛. There'll be memes. 眯着眼睛. Alright, me. Where are the memes? I don't know. What's that? That looks like Roald Dahl. Happy. That's a Roald Dahl style cover. Happy Du Xiao Du. What is this? I don't know. 烦不烦? 烦不烦? Du Xiao Du. I don't know. What is this? What if I click on it? How did I end up on this topic? I was supposed to look at people squinting. So it's not Roald Dahl, but it's got a Roald Dahl style cover. So if we put in 第二大, yeah, this is Roald Dahl style cover. This is Matilda. Does that not look very, very similar? Can we read a little bit? I'm kind of curious. Can we zoom in? I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe the publisher just likes that style of cover or something. Is it worth reading? 咪咪老师 Oh, 咪咪老 Oh, it's there. 咪咪老师有情况 So is this 咪咪老师? I don't know. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. So this is the name of the story, is it? 咪咪老师有情况 I'm curious. Okay, so that's another cover that's totally different. Let's have a quick look. 咪咪老师有情况 yeah, I have to have big 字号 big font. 内容简介。杜小都废话王，他们这回可有对手了。终于，盼来了暑假，杜小都，却被邻居，what's that character？小毛妞，小毛妞，牛角的牛角的不得安宁。牛角得不得安宁 I don't know. 小毛妞，要做好事，而且还想领导杜小都。这年代，小孩子都这么有想法，可惜组成这官儿被废话王抢去了。Is this like a fairy tale or something? 杜小都建议废话王做点儿好玩的事儿，好事。于是小破孩儿发斗闪亮登场了。I don't know, sounds like a fairy tale or something. Did it get good ratings? 童趣，情节也不错。童趣 qualities that delight children. 情节 Alright, interesting. I've got way too many windows open. Me Jian. I need to see squinting. This is it. Me Jian. Me Yan. Yeah, that's me. It's not really squinting. You should be doing it without like hand assistance. That one? Is that me? I don't know. Maybe he's grumpy. Me Jian. Maybe. This one looks pretty squinty. Me Jian. Alright. 老人眯着眼睛看远处的字 Yeah. When you get older, you need big 字号 font size 字号 Okay, this one 字号 Okay, apparently I shouldn't pronounce the 号 Anyway. Okay. 免不了 Alright, I presume it's just the same as every other one that is verb 不了 unable to verb 免 meaning avoid 免不了 and I presume there's a 免得了 meaning you're able to avoid 第一次上台演讲免不了会紧张 Yeah, you can't help but be nervous the first time you're on the stage giving a speech. Yeah, I remember giving a lecture once at my old alma mater, and forgot to turn the microphone on. Students had a bit of a giggle about that. Like, oh, how do you get this thing working? Students had a bit. Have you tried turning it on? Oh, all right. You've had your giggle. All right. So 免不了. So presumably 免得了 is the antonym 免得了. Oh, there's 免得了. That's kind of different. Maybe this isn't used. 避免得了. 避免得了. Yeah. 免不了. Unavoidable. It's kind of obvious if you know what mian and buliao means, but all right. Yeah, it almost doesn't feel like a word. It's like, it feels like just words you put them next to each other kind of thing, you use them together. Anyway, mian chu. This is to like get rid of something or abolish or something in that ballpark. I'm not 100% sure. 由于表现突出，他被免除了部分债务。So he has been exempted, excused from some of the 债务. 债务 is debt, is it? So he's been relieved of a certain amount of debt. Yeah, this one's a little trickier, isn't it? 免除. The definition is 免去. 免去. Okay. So 免 can be used in words like 免费. 免费. So exempted from fees. 免税. Exempted from tax, such as duty free. So 免除 would be exempted and therefore removed from such and such. 免除某些考试. Oh, you're exempt from this exam. All right. 免除我们一大笔债务. Freed from debt. All right. All right. 免得. Yeah, so this is used, 免得. It's used to mean something like in order to avoid, used in the second half of a multi-clause sentence. 早点出门, so get up early, leave early. 免得 in order to avoid 路上堵车迟到. Yeah, congestion on the road and thereby arrive late. 免得. It's a bit formal. 免得. Yeah. 我想及早赶到那里，免得拥挤. Yeah, so it's usually in this. What is this? 就免得等了. I'm not entirely sure of the legitimacy of that, but all right. Usually it's this particular grammar structure. Yeah, generally 以免. I find this to be a better choice, though, in order to avoid 以免双方宣布休战. Ceasefire, is it? Armistice. What's the difference between a ceasefire and an armistice? I don't know. 以免更多的流血. Okay, 以免引起怀疑, etc., etc., in order to avoid. So I find that one to be a better choice, but 免得 exists. 免得. I think this one feels more formal. I don't know why. So as to avoid. I don't know. Yeah, if you want to say avoid, you can just say 避免. 避免 to avoid. 避免问题. 避免 I don't know. 避免吸入尘土. So, oh, okay, to avoid breathing in dust. So it's avoid, not just I'm avoiding a person. Yeah, is this used for avoiding a person? 避免. There's another word, avoiding a person. Yeah, 逃避. And by 逃避, I mean 躲避. 躲避. This is to kind of dodge, evade. Yeah, it's a different verb for this one, isn't it? So 避免, yeah, you're avoiding, I don't know, some undesirable consequence. 避免黄昏后独自出门. Oh, no, this is avoid doing this. Yeah, that's not a consequence. That's an action that they're deciding not to do. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, I don't know this one, but 面红而赤. So 红 is red, 赤 is also red. So face red, ears red. I presume we're either embarrassed or angry. One of those two. 两人为了这点小事争得面红耳赤. flushed with anger or excitement.面红耳赤. Sorry, I gotta get my tones right. 面红耳赤,面红耳赤,面红耳赤. Okay, 面 in the dictionary? No. It's not in the dictionary. All right, I'll have to add it. So you may know chi from such words as 赤壁之战. Huh? 赤壁之战. This is the famous Battle of Red Cliffs during the Sangor Shiqi. There's a whole big story here. It's worth learning this because it comes up. Yeah, this is the naval battle between Cao Cao in the north and Liu Bei and Sun Quan in the south, who united against Cao Cao. And it's kind of their last stand because if Cao Cao gets across, yeah, goodbye. Goodbye, south of China. All right. Yeah, so 赤壁之战. So this is the Battle of Red Cliffs. I think there's a movie as well. Something like this. Or maybe it's just 赤壁. And the other 赤 you might know is 赤道. This one. This is the equator. Now on Chinese maps there are 3 different equators. And because of the colors chosen to depict them, yeah, there are 3 different equators. So because of the colors used to depict them, they have different colors. So this is 黄道. Where is 赤道? There should be a red one. Oh, 天球. Oh, they put the 赤道in green. What's up with that? So this is 天球赤道. So the Earth rotates, right? So in the middle of that is the 赤道. But as we all know, the Earth is tilted, right? So the poles are not straight up and down. So this is the 黄道. 黄道 is the celestial plane in which the sun and the Earth is. And that cuts through the Earth and forms another kind of equator. It's not this equator. And there's a third one with the moon. There's a 白道 as well. There's a moon one as well. We've got the moon and the Earth. There's like a plane which contains them, and then there's a third equator. So there's 3 equators. Yeah, in Chinese astronomy, and so the one with the moon is white, the one with the sun is yellow, which makes sense, and the other one is red because I had to give it some color. Shoot up. All right. All right. So where were we? We were looking up this. No, I know what the word excitement means. So face red, ears red. Different shade of red. I don't know. 形容 in 激动. 激动 is like provoked or agitated or something like this. Some external influence is making you 冲动, upset or something like this, irrational. 羞愧, embarrassed, or 争执. What's 争执? Arguing, wrangling. 脸色发红. All right. Yeah. So it could be for a range of reasons. Okay, it can be embarrassed, it can be anger, and okay. So it's unspecific. All right, let's move on. All right, 棉花. Okay, this isn't too bad. 棉花, I'll put it in Google image search. There's 棉花. I believe in China, Xinjiang has 棉花. Xinjiang province. 棉花. Okay, this is 棉花. Cotton in Xinjiang, 棉花. All right. Used to make clothes. Uh, is it the same mian as mian yang? I'm not sure. No. Oh, hold on. Yeah, mian yang. So if you come to China and you eat yang rou, so this is kind of lamb. In Australia, you say lamb, but it's kind of mutton. Yang rou. Yeah, it's usually translated to lamb or something like this, right? And you think you're eating sheep, but often you're eating goat. And you don't kind of realize this until years later when you realize there's mian yang. Mian yang is sheep, mian yang. So this is used for producing wool. And shan yang is a goat. Shan yang is a goat. And they're both different types of yang in Chinese. So yeah, you might not realize you're eating goat when you come to China. Because it says yang rou, and maybe, all right, maybe it wasn't specific enough. Okay, so so mianhua, yeah, they are different characters. Mianhua, so mian is just cotton. So there is a mu on this character, you see, mu. Okay, and mian yang, is sheep. So this has got silk on the side here. All right, easy to get those characters mixed up. I hope I haven't made you more confused, but if I have, yeah, I just want to put these in mianfang. What is mianfang? Mianfang, spinning and weaving. Okay, so we're dropping the cottonness, if that's the case, and it's just spinning and weaving, mianfang. But it does look like cotton, doesn't it? Cotton spinners. And mianshu. Is this? I don't know what this is. Mianshu, cotton wadding. Yeah. All right, cotton wadding. All right. 缅怀? I don't know this character. 清明节我们缅怀革命先烈. Is it like remember the deceased? 缅怀, commemorate, recall fondly, think of the past. All right, we have to look this one up. 缅怀. Okay, 缅怀. So the dictionary has two words we need to learn. 勉强. This one, 勉强. So it's probably the same thing as 缅怀. 勉强. Okay, so the mian is 遥远的, distant, remote. So we think, oh, there's also 缅甸, isn't there? Myanmar, 缅甸. Okay, 缅怀勉强 is to think remotely, and the other definition for mian is 缅甸的简称, an abbreviation for Myanmar. Right, 缅怀, 追念, 追想. Okay, so 缅怀, 先烈, so cherish the memory of martyrs. Remember the martyrs. All right, 缅怀, 往事. All right, past events. So it's remembering from a distance with respect to time, where distance is measured with respect to time. All right. 面孔, or face, I don't know. 面孔. Kong is whole, but I don't know. 面孔, it doesn't pertain to whole. It's just face. Kong. Yeah, I don't know why there is a Kong in here. 人群中一张熟悉的面孔吸引了他. A familiar face attracted him. 面孔. Why is there a Kong? I don't know. 面孔. What's it say in the dictionary? 面孔. It just says 脸. That's it. Nothing else. 面. It's got a example sentence. 迷人的面孔. What is 迷人? And a captivating. 迷人. 迷人 is it's kind of like 惊人. No, 惊人. So this causes people to be startling. So 迷人 causes people to be startled. This causes people to be enchanted, right? 着迷. All right, so 迷人的面孔, an enchanting or captivating face. Why is there a 孔 in there? Why is there a 孔 in this word? Why is there a 孔? Doesn't make much sense immediately. 眼孔, 鼻孔, 耳孔. All right, 鼻孔. Oh, these are kongs as well. Okay. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth. All right. All right. So probably pertain to that originally, and it just evolved over thousands of years. All right, let's move on. Okay. 勉励. So, yeah, this is just another 鼓励, right? But yeah, 老师常常勉励我们要勇于追梦. 勉励, encourage. What does that actually mean? There's only two words I know, 勉强 and 勉励. They're the only ones I know with this character, 勉强. Okay, so maybe this is just the definitions of 勉. Let's have a quick look in the dictionary. Yeah, well, let's have a quick look. 勉, 因为量不够而is it 竭尽力量去做? So insufficient quantity. So you use up all your energy. So 勉强 is using up all your energy. 勉为其难. Just 勉为其难. 勉为其难. To tackle with great difficulty. 勉为其难. All right, so this is another 勉强. Definition 2 is 努力. Okay, so 勉励 is, oh, hold on. Oh, we're nearly going to say something wrong there. There's two 勉励. Okay, 分勉. Apparently this is a word. 分勉. This one. 分勉. Make a determined effort. 分勉. And yeah, so there's two 勉励 with the same character here. 勉励. So try hard. So there's two of them. Wow. So this is 勉励 and this is 勉励, encourage. Different character on the right-hand side there. It's a trap. All right. So the third definition is 使人努力. Okay, so one was 努力 and another one was cause others to be 努力. Okay, and so this is we do it ourselves, and this is we encourage others to do it. And 自勉. So this is to encourage yourself to be 努力. All right. And that's it. That's the whole dictionary entry. Oh, all right, we're done. All right. Well, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the future. Remember to like, subscribe, and 眯着眼睛. Remember to like, subscribe, and squint. And I will see you in subsequent videos. TTFN.